Okay, so I'm going to go over the first part of the geometric problems. So we have a problem that talks about the first side, the second side, the third side. We are going to label this as F equals first, S equals second, and T equals third. So now we're going to break it up and look at the first sentence. It says the first side is, so F is 3 centimeters longer than the second. So 3 centimeters longer than the second. The third side is 4 centimeters shorter, so we can't put that there yet. 4 centimeters shorter than twice the second. So shorter is the same thing as saying less than. So if we say 4 centimeters less than twice the second, so twice the second minus 4. And then we are going to have the perimeter is 31 centimeters. So we're going to have 3 equations for this. So because we have 3 variables, we're going to have 3 equations. So the last one tells me the perimeter is 31 centimeters. So that's F plus S plus T equals 31, because when I add the 3 up, it's going to equal 31. Now we're going to do something similar to the age word problems, where I take my first and I'm going to plug it in for F. So we have 3 plus S plus S. We don't want T, so we're going to substitute T in for plus 2S minus 4. Why'd we do this? Because we want to have only one variable to solve. If you just look at F plus S plus T equals 31, you cannot solve that. So you want to get everything in terms of S, which we have due to the equations that were given. And we said equal to 31. And then we solve. We get 2 plus 1 is 4S minus 1, because 3 and negative 4 is 31. 4S equals 32, so S equals 8, and we have to label it centimeters. Plug it back in to find F. So F equals 3 plus S, so F equals 3 plus 8, so F equals 11 centimeters. Do the same thing for T. T equals 2S minus 4. T equals 2 times 8 minus 4. T equals 16 minus 4, so T equals 12 centimeters. For my final answer, I'll get 8, 11, and 12. So it's very similar to age word problems, but sometimes we think it might be a little bit easier because we're not thinking of 3 times with parentheses. We're not thinking about 4 years ago. It's a little bit more straightforward to create the equations. It's just similar in the sense that we're plugging in. We have a problem like this. The length of a rectangle is 5 centimeters more than twice the width. So we're going to define our variables. So L equals length, W equals width. So the length is 5 centimeters more than twice the width. If the perimeter is 70 centimeters, find the length and width. So like I said, always draw a diagram. So my length, instead of putting L, I'm going to put 5 plus 2W, 5 plus 2W, and my width just stays the width. Then I add them together. 5 plus 2W plus W plus W plus 5 plus 2W equals 70. Combine our like terms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6W plus 10 equals 70. Subtract 10, 6W equals 60. So my W equals 10 centimeters. So we have to not forget the centimeters. Plug that back in up here. L equals 5 plus 2 times 10. L equals 5 plus 20. So L equals 25 centimeters. And that would be my final answer. If I asked you for the area, you would say, okay, draw it again. I have my width as 10, my length as 25. When I multiply them together, I get 250 centimeters squared. I didn't ask for that, but questions might ask you for that, so I want to make sure you're aware. So these are the 2 type of problems you're going to see. If we look back here, this one's a little bit different, so I will go through it just in case. But it's saying I'm already giving you the equations. So x plus 2 is the length. X minus 2 is the width. So instead of you creating them, I'm creating them for you. And the perimeter is 24, so we add them up. X minus 2 plus x plus 2 plus x minus 2 plus x plus 2 equals 24. X gives me 4x. This cancels out. This cancels out. So equals 24. So my x is 6. And I'm only asking you for the x. I could have asked you to find the length. If I did that, you would have to plug it back in up here, and you would get 8. I could have asked you for the width. You would plug it back here and get 4. But I didn't. So if you have any questions, please email me and we can discuss.